So this is one of the scheme, it's called Ustad scheme, which National Institute of Design given a responsibility to conduct very specific 10 design intervention across the country. So this is one, and another is called Design Clinic scheme, which we took initiative in 2010, basically to promote design, how design can help to the MSME sector in two aspects. One is through product innovation, second in the competitiveness. Competitiveness means how MSMEs through design can improve their productivity. Productivity in terms of process, productivity in terms of handling raw material, productivity in terms of reducing wastage, productivity in terms of using ergonomically designed tools to help to increase their productivity in terms of reducing their physical hazard. So likewise, I'll share, this is one of the, I don't know whether it is visible from, this is one of the cluster called Agarbatti. It is very close to Calcutta, it's only 30 kilometers. Now Agarbatti is a kind of things which all of us are going to use since morning to evening. And there is a huge employment that is going to be happening through Agarbatti. And every state have Agarbatti cluster. Similarly here in West Bengal we have this Agarbatti cluster. You see the employment ratio, it gives 56,000 employment, and it is purely unorganized sector. Now, very interestingly, this turnover is I'm quoting in 2015, 40 to 45 crores. The pattern is, after lunchtime, the fellow who is owner of the unit, it collects the jicket, which is a raw material to do the agarbatti, and the stick. He travel all the homes, he provide that jicket and stick. In the evening, while he is coming back, he collect all the agarbatti. This is the time, almost 4 to 5 hours, every woman in that village area got opportunity to earn money. Now, this money helps them in economically to support their family, also to some extent that they also support the education of their kids. What we observe, you can see here the way the person is, the way the lady is doing agarbatti. And we realize that by sitting in this position, after 5 or 6 years, is getting back pain. And that back pain is very severe. So when you are doing initially, you may not able to realize that this back pain is going to be there for long. And we realized to increase that productivity, they need a tool and a box which can ergonomically design and just help them to do the increase the production. With the help of broker, carpenter, everywhere is there, we give a simple design of tools and a box with just to support, to reduce their back pain and also the increase the productivity. And that's how this workshop went on, and also we have helped in other way of developing communication materials such as website, such as product app, such as packaging. But this is a major, and through that, many of the women, the back pain problem, which eventually turned to be a medical issues, that got reduced. So this is one of the case studies. Another. This is with the help of government of Manipur. They have approached NID to conduct design training program, because we all know Northeast have a rich craft repository, and because of the geographical location disadvantage, Northeast doesn't have a heavy industry. So, but they have an interesting craft which are rare in any other state. So we conduct various workshops, out of which one workshop is black pottery. Many of us might have heard that black pottery. The products, the pottery products, at the end of the day, here you can see the images, are black in color. Interestingly, there are two communities where we put them in one place. We all know there are many unrest going on in these places. Before the incident happened, I was there for 10 days. And all those places which you might have observed in the newspaper, I have been traveled. I have stayed there almost 20 days. There is a community in Ugrur, they are a tribal there is a community in Andro, they are Maiti community, but both of them work in clay. Interestingly, their composition are different, their product segment are also different. The black pottery, which we call the basic composition, is a stone powder. That stone name is serpentine stone, and that is typically available in that region. But whereas this Andro people, they work with the clay. But both of them techniques are the same. So the Kuki people and Andro people, we put them in together. Most of the Andro people are women and Kuki community people are men. And with the help of them, they learn each other technique, and we developed a product which is purely in home accessory. In terms of like this product which I have shared here, it's nothing but it's a steam pressure machine that help you to make idli, and for them to help them make the what we call momos, because momo is one of the good food, and also different sort of crowds. This is the teapot. So here, through a hand building technique, they learn how to do a product which has symmetry, and also how different material can be introduced so that the value proposition of the product can increase. So here, the Tripura, Manipur have a very good bamboo collection. We introduced bamboo cane to give a visual aesthetic to that product, and that's how the product get costly. You know the process, you see how the traditional way the firing has been happening, and then Honorable Minister of Textile and Government of Manipur inaugurated that program, and then artisan being facilitated. Now this product have huge demand in the market. But the disadvantage is they are sitting in a Manipur, people are demanding from Bangalore how to communicate that. To some extent, we also give them a suggestion how to do the packaging. And also we have developed a range of products which other parts of country are needed. This is one of the, another example, very small village. This place is Bihar. Happened to be an excellent area when we did the workshop. This is a tribal community. This place close to Bihar Sharif. This the product which you have seen. You know, many of you might be heard the biggest festival in Bihar is the Chhat Puja. And in the Chhat Puja, people use product which are made out of bamboo. These are the some of the product which we have displayed here. So the end of the day, the entire family earns 10 to 15 rupees. I'm talking in 2012 and 13. We did a detailed survey, we understand the available of raw material, we also understand the level of skill, and it's a community driven activity. So if I ask 10 rupees, it is not the person is earning, the family is earning 10 rupees. We conduct a detailed workshop and we develop a range of product, which nothing, the same skill, same material can help them. And now they are also participating in various exhibitions, and this small workshop, design act workshop will actually eventually help them to a economical sustainability. This was the product. That time, Director of Industry, Bihar government also visited, and they have shown that what kind of product they have developed. This is another cluster in West Bengal. It is this material called dokra. Dokra is nothing but various material, whatever material available, nasa, metal, you melt it and you do the casting. It's a very primitive way, and dokra ornaments is normally Janjatiya jo bhai bahn they used to wear, they use that. This is the typical way of their do the process. You look at the furnace here, normal crucible, they do the melting. But the process of developing product is very tedious. For each product they have to develop a mold, and then they do the casting, and you don't know after casting, if the casting is not properly done, the product also will not come out nicely. So we also introduce a small level of wax casting here, and we also give them a design which regularly they can do with a very small effort and which are demand in the market. So that's how the range of product has been developed through this workshop. This is another example. Shoe cluster. in Bihar, near Bihar Sharif, there is almost 15 small units are there in this format. They do shoe based on the requirement of local people. Everybody cannot afford buying shoe from Bata or Gucci or any big brand. But people need to wear shoes. Shoes is an essential product. So people from the village, how they fulfill their need, they used to go to this local people. I need the shoes or chappal or sandal. This is my size. You design it. So this is the kind of workshop you can see. That's how they do the product display, and they do the frame, and then they do the production. What we have done, we have thoroughly studied their present situation. We gave some of the tools which help them to do better design, and then through workshop we have developed, give them some design solution which the product can compete with Bata and Khadims or sea leather. With the same process, same tools, but bit of exposure and how to do a creative thinking. And then also most of the time, lot of leathers are wasted because it's a small pieces. Through that, we also developed a lot of accessories. For example, keys, key holder, for example, bags, for example, small pouches, whatever leather left out, through that, this sort of product range we also develop, and we train them that how you can minimize your wastage in terms of raw material. So this is another example. This is example of entire Northeast. You might be aware that Northeast have a larger employment in handlooms, especially in home. This data which I have written, it is almost 2013 data, and this is one of the largest employment in Northeast is the women. Every woman in their houses, they have a loom, and they do the production, whether it is Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, Gujarat, Tripura, anyhow, any home you visit. They also have a very interesting, some of the raw material like dairy, muga,